Okay. So when I do videos, I'm trying to attract attention, not to be an attention whore, but just enough so that I can get views. And there's an art to it, yet at the same time it's a science. You have to calculate out your formula, and over time you you do this to become like an alternative media. I don't know, an alternative to the mainstream capitalism out there. It's not that I don't want to be a capitalist. I mean, if I had something to sell, if my conscience could deal with it. I mean, people just sell things. Sometimes they sell things whatever their parents used to sell. We make money the old-fashioned way. We earn it. How about you burn it? And I'll say things just to get a rise out of people, or I'll say things, you know, to get people's attention. But the thing is, are you finished with your lunch? I wanted you to sit at the table till you finish your lunch. Go ahead. What do you mean, no? I don't understand that answer. If you're not finished, then go sit at the table. If I was to say exactly what I meant to say, if I felt like people could apply it to the situation that I'm talking about, whether it's a news item or whatever topic that I bring up, then I would say those things. But I don't feel like people can get it until I come to their level. Even in Scientology, they tell you, you know, when you're talking with a person that's going, how are you going to respond? Are you going to respond like this? No. When a person goes like this, you respond like this, so that they can understand your language. And that's what I do on YouTube. This is not like the real me. And I hate to bring up Scientology, because now someone will say, he's a Scientologist apologist or something. No. Hold on. You guys need to get out and go back to the table. Right now. Go to the table right now. You're not excused from the table. Go. The little one is so completely oblivious to law and order. He's like ah, with the big smile on his face, is cheerful. I do whatever I want. This is fun right now. So, you know, I have to kick in with my disciplined, strict parenthood. And that has something to do with the way that I would really talk to people. But I'm talking to people through video right now, through the YouTube, and I have to factor in all this stuff. Like, what do I say to attract enough people, but yet at the same time putting enough of the truth into the message, like reality-based, and how much can I do this and still stay on the good side of Google, YouTube, who are always monitoring me? And they're watching this right now, so hi YouTube. I have a particular guy that's working, well, they probably divide it up in shifts. I probably got minimum of 3 people that are watching the channel and making sure that I don't cross over all these fine lines. So I'm here having to sort this out like, you know, like a blind man. Like, I'm not sure, and I can't see my viewers and how they're feeling today and what their level of awareness is. But here's the thing, if I talk about something and I'm just using it as an intro, like to invite you to what I am, so that you can listen long enough. Over time, you're going to find a video where I really hit it for you, really hit on some wisdom that you get it deeply. And I don't think that it's done just in one video, although for some people that does it. Like, someone just responded to me and said they remember the first video that they saw of mine, and obviously they've kept coming back, so I really appreciate their continued viewership. but they said it was something that I did with doing push-ups, and I remember it was probably a couple years ago at least, and they said it was just simple, and it just captured it for them, where, you know, in their mind and soul they accepted me as you know, something that could filter truth to them, to teach them, to advise them, to bring points to their attention or reminders. Because whatever I'm doing, I use the phrase in the back of my mind all the time, it takes one to know one. So when you write to me and you say this and that and you get it, so it takes one to know one. If I'm an inspiration, or if I'm smart, or if I'm, you know, radically aware of everything, and if I woke up to the truth, and then you know that, and you say, wow, you know, and that's because it takes one to know one. I'm just reminding you of what you have in your own self already. I didn't give you anything. I just helped take away the obstruction that maybe, you know, if you're watching somebody else or you're watching mainstream media, they don't take away that obstruction. In fact, they build up that obstruction, and it's like nothing's really getting through to you. But besides, anyhow, they're just selling things. And if I told you that I had something to sell, if my conscience was clean, then I would do it. I would become a capitalist. But right now, I'm just trying to peddle truth, you know, and like I said, there's so many fine lines, and I'm trying to do what I can here. If we put it into the context of the most ideal scenario, like if we were all together physically, you would get like a completely different side of me. And maybe that's good, maybe it's more easier, or maybe actually it's more difficult. But I'm sure that if you stick with it, if you committed, the gain is so much far greater. That's why I'm always looking forward to more community. Right now, there's a flux of it. It's you know, it's increased or decreased. Sometimes I'm dealing with 60 people, and then sometimes everything scatters because of some big mistake in the foundation of doing it, and then the project is done, it's put on hold. I have a few projects like that are on hold for a few years or a decade. Wait, you guys, whoa. No, you're still at the table finishing your meal, and I've got to come over there to excuse you. You, the little one, cannot make the older one use you as an excuse. So you have to be over there, and he has to keep you to following the rules. He can't just let you slide and then... See, the rule of law is very important in family unit, and then to tribes and groups, and to the larger societies of cultures, nations, and empires. They're always under the rules. I'm sorry, folks, but I have to have a lot of patience, and I hope that some of it rubs off on you. Thanks for listening. Make your comments, and you know, all that good stuff. See you soon.